and this is Fear Factor. The stunts you're about to see were designed and supervised by trained professionals. They are extremely dangerous and should never be attempted by anyone, anywhere, anytime.
I'd like to welcome you to this special live edition of Fear Factor. Now, earlier today, we recruited some park guests, people just like you, to come on the show and face some of their worst fears as they perform dangerous and nasty stunts live just for you. Are you ready to meet the stars of the show? Let's bring them out right now. Here are your 6 contestants. Put your hands together. This is Will. This is my Jimmy. Next is Tim. On my left is Andy. Andy's wife, Kelly. And this is Ben. Hey, our 6 contestants, give a big round of applause. The 6 of you have been chosen for one reason. That's to prove that you have what it takes to be a true champion of Fear Factor Live. But for that to be said, you must complete 3 extreme stunts that will not only test you physically, but mentally as well. If you're too afraid to attempt the challenge, you will be eliminated. If you try a stunt but fail to complete it, you're gone. But if you succeed, you move on to the next round, and that much closer to claiming the winner's bragging rights of Fear Factor Live. Are you ready to get this party started? Move up these stairs, what you will see the one with that first stunt. While the contestants are getting ready, let's take a look at some interviews we shot them before the show. Hear what they had to say.
My name is Will, I'm from Chesapeake, Virginia, and why I'm in Fear Factor is because I like to have fun and experience life.
My name is Jamie, I'm from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and I'm here to prove that I can beat my husband Will. My name is Kelly, I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I'm here to leave Fear Factor because I'm not wearing spandex when happy.
G'day, I'm Andy from Melbourne, Australia, and I'm here to see what an Aussie can do on Fear Factor.
I'm Tim from Fear Factor because I have a prototype called Last One Standing, and we live up to the name.
I'm Ben from Boulder, California, and I'm going to waste my second time trying.
Wow, that's how our contestants sounded before the show. I wonder how they're all feeling right now. Just to remind everybody what they're in for, let's take a look at some highlights from the hit NBC series, Fear.
Drops out. You look dangling high above the unforgiving ground below. The first 2 to fall will be eliminated. The rest move on to the semifinal round. Now remember, whichever one of you holds on the longest will gain 2 advantages. You can choose your teammate for the next stunt. Also, automatic advancement if the second stunt ends in a tie. Oh, by the way,
There's one more thing. That's right, starting with my first volunteer, Kaylee. Let's hear it for Kaylee for helping us out on this first stunt. Now, 15 seconds into the stunt, Kaylee's going to throw this lever. That will turn on some industrial strength fans, which will blast our contestants with some pretty serious wind. Is it dangerous? Not necessarily. Is it annoying? Definitely.
contestants, are you ready? Grab those bars, everyone. Let's start the fear in 3, 2, 1, go! Platforms down. And it doesn't appear as though anyone was taken by surprise. Now watch their hands. These bars are designed to be extremely difficult to hold on to. They will eventually begin to inch their way down to the ends. 15 seconds in, now down goes Kelly.
Here comes the wind.
Everyone else knows the next person involved will also be eliminated from the contest. We're going to maybe try a little bit harder, focus all their concentration on holding on as long as absolutely possible. You can see that her husband, Amy, over here, he's running out of real estate on that left side especially. I see some shaking going on from Tim also. It's probably got to hold the rest of us in this competition. Down goes Andy. Kelly squeaks into the semifinal round. Tim continuing to shake up there. Will Ben fantastic job. 51 seconds. 2 minutes and 21 seconds. That's the record here at Fear Factor Live, and it's held by a 55-year-old grandmother. Pretty crazy, huh? Well, you know, these are honeymooners, by the way. They just got married, and you know, just I'm gonna bring you guys over here and talk to you just a little. Jamie, Will, Tim, and Ben. Well done, all four of you. I'm sure you're feeling that adrenaline flowing now, right? Trust me, it's only going to get more insane. Now, Ben, take a step forward for me, sir. Tell everyone how you're feeling right now.
Feeling pretty good.
Feeling pretty good. Now, Ben has competed in this competition before, and I think you got eliminated after the second round. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
You're hoping to redeem yourself here today. Well, since you held on the longest, Ben, you get to choose your teammate for that next stunt, and maybe they can help you make it to the finals. But remember, if you make it to the finals, that person becomes your competition. Who's it going to be, Ben?
I'm gonna take Tim.
Now, you're going to take Tim. Any particular reason why?
Well, look how big he is. He's like a body.
He's like a citizen over there. That's true. Well, it might mean that he's very competitive. How confident are you that you can defeat him if you make it to the finals?
I'm pretty confident.
All right. Well, I'm sure Will and Jamie, also on their honeymoon, they're going to do everything they can to keep Tim and Ben out of the finals. So all four of you, follow John in the back. He will give you one for that next round. Give another big round of applause, folks. Noise for Tim and Ben. Center line all the way to the left. You know what to do. Let's hear for the honeymooners, the Blue Crew, Will and Jamie. Listen, the team for this next one has 2 parts. Tim and Will, you both been designated as the runners for the first part of this challenge. Now, when we say go, your job is to sprint over to the tank underneath this cover. Show them what's inside, Ginger.
Next up, the eel tank relay.
Jim, you're going to plunge your bare arm into that eel infest the tank as you attempt to locate a small beanbag. When you have one in your possession, run back to your starting position, throw it into the bucket. Your teammates will win. You got 30 seconds to transfer as many beanbags as possible. And remember, you may only transfer one at a time. Whichever team has the most beanbags in their bucket, at the end of 30 seconds, we're going to give that team an advantage to the next part of this stuff. Oh, by the way,
There's one more thing. As our runners cross the stage, my 2 volunteers, Adenio and Jared, will be soaking them with these high-intensity water cannons. Let's hear for these brave volunteers.
Will and Tim, get on your marks, everyone. Let's count down in 3, 2, 1, go! Let's hear for our teams! We have the Blue Crew is 4. Not a new record over here. What do we got? 6. It's not a new record. I think our record's what, John? What do we got? 8, 10, 9. Good gracious, but still, you guys pulled down red team. You just won the advantage. All right. The second part of the stunt, we give both Ben and Jamie 3 beanbags each. However, since the red team won the first part of this challenge, Ben, we're going to give you 1 extra beanbag for a combined total of 4. Then Ben and Jamie will both be hoisted backwards up into the air, about 2.5 stories high. On the count of 3, we let them go. Now, that sent them into a pendulum swing. As they swing back and forth, they're going to attempt to drop the beanbags down to their teammates who will be standing on the ground below. Whichever team has the most beanbags in their bucket. At the end of this event, we'll move on to the finals. Hey, the other team's going home. And oh, by the way,
There's one more thing.
beanbags that are getting really boring. We're going to get rid of them and replace them with these. Rancid Octopus.
Our crews are with their teams. Will, Tim, meet me down front.
Yeah, we're going to take someone from the Blue Crew and place them right here to my right. 10 from the red team. We're going to bring them all the way over here and place them on my left. Of course, the reason we do this is to give their teammates a bit of extra room to throw these octopus down to them. Now, for those of you who are sitting in our front corner stands, also everyone in our front row here, you happen to be sitting in our octopus splash zone. Okay, you don't have to worry so much about fake spiders being thrown your way, a little bit more about octopus being thrown your way. Okay, so you just might want to keep your eyes open. Sometimes these contestants get a little disoriented on these lines and occasionally see creatures running in the bleachers. So consider yourselves warned, okay? As you can see, we've tethered them both to the walls here. It's going to limit their mobility and also makes it more difficult to catch these things.
Step right, step left.
Okay, crew, let's hoist them up now. And up they go. Remember, teams, 30 seconds. That's all you've got. You better make each and every one of your throws count. Just as a reminder, the blue crew have 3 out to line. The red team will be advantage with 4 for winning the first part of this challenge.
Clear right, clear left.
Time to start chucking cephalopods in. 3, 2, 1, go! And first is the hardest one to catch when they hit their marks. Oh, a nice front tip on the blue crew. They run at the edge there. The red team hits. Now they're going into these spins, makes it much more difficult. Nice job, catch by Will. Both teams connected on that one. Blue crew's last time was between the legs, but it's a miss. Red team hits again. It's going to go sideways in his arm. It's in. Oh, it's right off the edge. Let's hear for our contestants. Well done. You made it to the finals. How you feeling right now?
Good, been working on it a long time. Practicing catch and squid.
It's been a dream of yours for a long time, Mike. Out here competing, your whole life preparing for this moment.
It's been hard, ups and downs, but kind of there.
But here you are, you're going to be battling against this young man over here. We hope to see your A game where you're going to bring your most competitive.
Yeah, hopefully gonna give me a heart attack, but he's
All right.
fun.
All right, well Ben, come on over here. Great job, buddy. You made it to the finals. This is new territory for you, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah.
How are you feeling right now?
Pretty confident still.
Pretty confident. Yeah, you guys are going to be battling against each other. Do you have any final thoughts for your former teammate, Tim, over here?
Just good luck.
Good luck anything with that, Tim.
Saying good luck to Ben.
All right, guys, follow John to the back one last time. He'll gear you up for that last challenge. It's going to be a good one. Meanwhile, over here, the honeymooners of one thing stands between them and ultimate victory, and that's an obstacle we call the Stuntman. It's a challenge. Gentlemen, turn around and take a look at your wall. Study your wall very carefully. Now, we say go, your job is to climb that wall. You must remove all 4 yellow flags along the way. Now, as you remove that top yellow flag, use that window to climb over to the red fireman's pole. Attached to the top of that pole is a red flag with a key on it. Now, you must grab that flag, slide down the pole, run over to your car, jump in, and start the car with the key that's on that red flag. When the car starts, we begin to rise into the air. When the car stops, rise and jump out onto the hood. Remove the 3 yellow flags attached to the front. This is the moment we're going to see who wants to more. It's going to be entertaining to watch. Clear competitive, very athletic individuals here. Or have with the ring to their sights. I'm sure Tim's going to align his quick as the speed is going to get their way. Yeah, a long reach and a reasonable to us. All right, it's 3 guys now. You see Tim, he's got a little bit of time advantage over there right now. He's reversing across that window. Be careful not to fall off. 2 inches of the reason not to go. Come on, Ben, get across that window! Step down, make it over to the car. Sometimes something as simple as doing a key thing that should give you a bit of a challenge at this kind of pace. Let's see if we can get that car started out around 2 seconds to expire. Come on, Ben, get over here and get this car started. You can see he's fumbling around with that small key. He's losing some time here. Get that car started, Tim. The way to find his competition. Tim's got that car started up here. Tim, stay seated, wait till the car starts on your seat. You can see Ben made up a lot of time on this. As now he's only about 3 seconds behind us before. He's a good 15. He's still in this game. This one makes the hoods pretty very slippery. They both maintain a quite long time. Go, Tim, go! Gotta get the way. Let's go down one reach advantage. You can catch up quickly. Ben, go! His third 10 is. It's right in those flags as well. Tim now in his way. Fire in the hole. It was close, but Tim comes away.
And keep that applause going for all my volunteers. You guys are great. Thank you.
You gotta keep it going for Ben. He has been a fantastic competitor. Great job, Tim. You've done it. You've proven that fear is not a factor for you. You are the last one standing. You've won this edition of Fear Factor Live. Congratulations. Well, folks, you've been watching the show. Think to yourself, I can do all that. Well, today is your chance to prove it. We're going to be casting our next show at 4:20. That's 20 minutes after 4. Right out in front of the building. And we dare to see you there. I'm your host, Sean Hensley.
And I'm your producer, Ginger Honey.
Thank you for joining us here at Fear Factor